My name is Shelley Woolert, and I work for Assouline. Assouline Publishing is a company that has been in business since the mid-90s, and it was created as the first brand of luxury culture. And we strive and create books that are luxury objects to be devoured as physical objects in this digital age. We have beautiful stores in some of the most important cities around the world where you can go in and pick up collections of books for your sophisticated library, as well as beautiful objects for the library. So that could include perfume candles or cabinets of curiosities and objects. So Assouline really is a luxury brand that really embraces culture and sophistication, and you can see that if you go to assouline.com and browse some of our products, and also visit us in our retail stores. So before we came to Agiliron, we were a company that we were operating on many different platforms. Our wholesale sales team, for example, was using Salesforce, and our finance department was using Peachtree, and then we had our retail stores using POS systems such as Vend or Booklog. In an attempt to bring all of our platforms together to have visibility on our sales and integrating with finance, we moved to Microsoft Dynamics AX as a solution, and it didn't work out for us. It proved to be much too big for the size of our organization, meaning that it took a lot of maintenance and work and very deep training, and it wasn't the right fit. So we were really so hopeful when we found Agiliron, which was a solution that could pull in our retail businesses at point of sale with our e-commerce business, with our wholesale business, and have that all tie into QuickBooks, which is where we landed in finance. So we really needed a one-system solution to tie in all of the different sales channels. And we found Agiliron, and the things that made us decide to go with Agiliron were the fact that it was user-friendly, that it for us, we found was an affordable product as well on the market for a company of our size. And I really liked the team when I was working with them on describing our needs and our business requirements. It just seemed like a good fit for us. And especially that it connected, out of the box with Magento and Shopify, and also with QuickBooks. It was the right solution. A game changer was the inventory management, of course, for us, because we never had it. We were working on spreadsheets. We have about 22 locations around the world, from warehouses to storage closets to huge retail stores. And to maintain all of that on spreadsheets is not the ideal solution. So when Agiliron was implemented for us, we had full visibility with what was going on. So we were poised to replenish our stores, to move inventory, to be able to determine when a reprint was needed. We've really also focused in on our cost accounting, because we can easily enter that into the inventory and see where we stand in terms of inventory value, and track our purchasing of our products. it just has really really improved the communication with all of the store managers as well, because they can see what's coming into the store and become prepared for it, and they can place their own orders in Agiliron so that they can receive stock that they need. So from an inventory perspective, it's been wonderful for us. From a sales perspective as well, because we have one place now where we can look for sales data. You know, I can run a report and say, how did we do today across all of our stores? And without getting separate emails from every single store who literally was writing it down manually, we're able to just run one report and see that, because it's aggregated and collected in one system. So that's been wonderful. And this is where I've been diving in and creating reports, and it's really impressive. It's a deep program, and I've just scratched the surface of it. But in terms of creating charts and seeing exploded views of data, we're starting to get deeper and deeper into that module, and it's impressive. So I know reporting is very important to management for businesses, and I'm just really impressed by what's come out there. So I would recommend that if anyone's interested in Agiliron, that they also get a chance to see that part of it. We have used both platforms, Magento and Shopify. We recently switched to Shopify, and the integration with Agiliron has been great. The orders come right in. We actually have one of our warehouse partners that can see the orders as they come in and fulfill them. And it's just been really easy to run reports and see who's ordering and average orders, size, and customers by city and by country. So that's been very helpful to us as well. We are such an international company. We daily throughout our sales channels are constantly having customers in different currencies. So for example, our flagship store in Piccadilly in London, we sell on the POS in GBP for our customers. Throughout France and our store in Venice, Italy, we're using Euro. Those teams also have the ability to place special orders or wholesale orders through the back office and flag each account by currency. We can create custom templates that display the currency and also, plug in the wire information that we need to receive payment in various currencies or at our international banks. So there's an exchange rate system also plugged in, like our base currency is USD. So we are in the process with Agiliron as well of making sure when we sync to all of our QuickBooks companies, which handle multiple currencies as well, that those sales are appearing in the correct currency in the related QuickBooks files. So this has been great for us, and really was a great selling point for why we chose Agiliron. Not every system can handle the multi-currency aspect, so we needed it, and they were able to deliver on that. This has been a big project for us. The scope of pulling in everything from overhauling inventory to pricing to training salespeople throughout wholesale and e-commerce. I mean, just the scope of the project was very large, and I'll have to say the implementation was managed beautifully by the Agiliron team. The responsiveness it continues to be very strong. When we have a problem, when we have a question, when we're trying to work something through, they've been wonderful partners, helping us strategize and find solutions. So we had to pull all of our teams off of these various platforms that they were using and come over to Agiliron. And I just felt that, in light of the scope of how big this project was, that it went very, very well. We'd been through a disaster in the past with older systems, with AX. The implementation stretched on for went way beyond the go live date. And with Agiliron, we really hit our targets. And management was just impressed with sticking to budget and being able to, reach our milestones and timeline. So I was impressed and feel good about it. It has been an affordable solution, relatively, when we tried to compare what other solutions could be for us. So I would say, too, we're starting to reap the benefits of more efficient reporting. And whereas we would have multiple team members struggling for days upon days upon days to pull data, I'm already beginning to see the opportunities where we can eliminate that work. So in terms of increasing efficiency, it's beginning to pay off now that we're all, getting the hang of things, and the implementation we're getting past phase 1. So, and from an integration with our finance department as well, when you have all of these sales integrated directly into QuickBooks, it's really saving them time, because we used to just manually plug in every single customer, every single transaction. And here we have a data flow going in that we can manage and sort through, and it's saving them work. I would recommend them. I have recommended them, actually. Somebody asked me recently, they were looking for a solution, and I said, do you have retail stores? Yes. Do you do wholesale? Yes. Do you do e-commerce? Yes. Do you have an inventory system? No. Do you use QuickBooks? It was one of these things where it sounded like they were in the same situation that we were. And I just think that the product is very user-friendly. The team is great to work with, and it's an affordable solution. So I have recommended it, and I would recommend it.